COMEDK 2025 aspirants, so the round 3 results are already out and now it's time to make decision, right? So in this video, I'll be talking about what all decisions are available for you, and most importantly, what will be the consequences, what will be the ill effects if you do not decide anything. What are the things that you have to face? I'll be talking that in detail. So please don't miss this video because this is going to be something which is very important. So please watch till the end. So let's see what all things we have in today's video. So the first thing is we'll be talking about the important dates. So you all might be knowing already about the important dates, but still I want to remind you once. Next we have what are the choices available in round 3. This is the most important thing, and this is the spotlight of today's video, that is what will happen if no action is taken after round 3 results are out. Okay, so let's see about the important dates. So already you have seen this is there in the COMEDK homepage official website. So the first thing, that choice filling for round 3 was up to 21st of August. The allotment results were out on 22nd of August. Okay, and so after the round 3 results are allotted, the decision and fee payment, it is up to 28th of August, right? And now it is extended to 30th of August. So you will be having time till 30th of August to decide which choice you want to choose. What are the choices? I will explain once again. Next, reporting to the college by candidate. So those who are selecting choice 1, for them the reporting to college, the start date is 22nd of August and the last date is 30th of August till 4 p.m. Okay. Next, seat cancellation for round 1 and round 2 candidates can also cancel the seat. So anybody who wants to cancel the seat can do it by 6 p.m. of 30th of August. Okay. So here you can see that we have the date for the choice filling, choice selection out of 4 choices up to 30th of August. It is up to 11 a.m. Okay, so now what are the choices that is given to you? If I talk about that, so you see that first of all, what are the choices available? Options or decisions available after seat allotment in round 3, general merit seats applicable to KKR candidates with reject and upgrade status in round 2. So those students who chose reject and upgrade in round 2, okay, and now they are allotted a seat in round 3. So what all options they have? So if they would have selected accept and freeze in round 2, then this is not applicable because you have already accepted the seat and now you will be moving to the moving to your college. Now if you have selected reject and upgrade, in that case you can have accept and freeze. If you have got a seat in this round 3, you can accept and freeze, you can accept and upgrade, you can reject and upgrade, and you can reject and withdraw. Okay, so next, if you have selected reject and withdraw in the second round, then also you are not applicable because you are already out of the counseling process, right? So only students who have selected reject and upgrade in round 2, they will have all the 4 options, that is accept and freeze, accept and upgrade, reject and upgrade, and reject and withdraw in the choices of round 3. This is for KKR students. Now talking about options and decisions available after seat allotment in round 1, general merit seats, also applicable to candidates who were not allotted any seat in round 2. So if you were not allotted any seat in round 2 but you got a seat in round 3, then you have the option. So if you have selected accept and freeze in round 1, okay, so what is the condition here? You have got a seat in round 1, in round 2 you have not got any seat, and in round 3 you have got a seat. Okay, so what decisions so here you would have made some decision right after round 1 when a seat was allotted to you. So in that case, suppose if you have selected accept and freeze in round 1, then you are already out of the counseling process, you have accepted, so here there is no option available for you. Next, if you have selected accept and upgrade, okay, so accept and upgrade means you are participating in the round 2 but no seat was allotted here. So what all options you have? In round 3 you got a new seat, so you have the option accept and freeze and accept and upgrade. Okay, so either you have to freeze it or you have to go to the next round. You can accept and upgrade. Okay, you cannot reject, you cannot quit at this moment of the time. Next, if you have selected in round 1 reject and upgrade, means you have rejected the seat and there was no seat allotted to you round 2 and you were allotted a seat in round 3, reject and upgrade. So you have options accept and freeze, accept and upgrade, reject and upgrade, and reject and withdraw. Okay, this is very important. So if you have selected reject and upgrade in round 1 and in round 2 no seat was allotted, in round 3 you got a seat, then in that case you have all the 4 options available to choose before 30th of August. Next is, if you have selected reject and withdraw in round 1, then also you are not applicable. Okay. Next, participated in round 1 but no seat allotted in round 1 and round 2. Okay, so you participated in the counseling process, but you did not get any seat in round 1 or in round 2. There was no seat for you in round 1, also no seat, round 2 no seat, in round 3 you got a seat. In that case also you have all the 4 options, that is accept and freeze, accept and upgrade, reject and upgrade, and reject and withdraw. Okay, I want to explain this once again, so all of you. So this is applicable to candidates who were not allotted any seat in round 2. Okay, so this is also, it is also applicable for those students who were not allotted any seat in round 2. So you have, so if your decision, so the round 1 is there, round 2 is there, and round 3 is there. Okay, you were allotted a seat in round 1, not allotted any seat in round 2, allotted a seat in round 3. If you have taken decision round 1 accept and freeze, then you are out of the counseling process, so no decisions will be available for you now. If you have selected accept and upgrade, then in round 3 and no seat was there in round 2, then you have already come to round 3. In round 3 you got a seat. Here you have only 2 options, accept and freeze and accept and upgrade. Okay. Next is reject and upgrade. If you selected reject and upgrade in round 1, then all the 4 options are available for you. If you selected reject and withdraw, then you are not applicable for round 3. And then participated in round 1 but no seat allotted in round 1 and round 2. So if there was no seat allotted here a seat is allotted to you. In that case also you have all the 4 options. Okay, fine. Now let's move to something that is very, very important note that is given by the COMEDK in their official document. So please see here, after round 3 allotment, reject and upgrade candidates of round 1 or round 2 who are not allotted any seat in round 3. So if you have selected reject and upgrade in round 1 or in round 2 but you have not got any seat in round 3. So what is the scenario here? Round 1 was there, round 2 was there, and round 3 is there, right? You selected here or here, reject and upgrade. Okay, reject and upgrade you have selected, and in round 3 you did not get any seat. For those students, the system will consider them as reject and upgrade, and they will go to round 4. Okay, so you will immediately move to round 4. You are eligible to participate in round 4. You don't have to do anything. The system will consider you as you have participated in round 4. Next, in case the candidates does not wish to go to round 4, such candidates can click on the exit button to exit the counseling process. So by this time, suppose you are no more interested in round 4, okay, not interested, okay, but you will be automatically carried to round 4 by the system. So if you don't want this to happen, you have to exit from the counseling process by selecting or by clicking on the exit button. Candidates with reject and upgrade status who do not take decision of exit and continue to participate in round 4 will have to mandatorily accept and freeze if allotted a seat in round 4. Okay, so now if you have selected reject and upgrade, okay, in round 1 or round 2, round 3 there was no seat, and in round 4 you got a seat. In that case, compulsorily you have to accept and freeze. There is no more option. You have to accept and freeze. If you have not clicked the exit button, if you are not interested, please click the exit button and go out of the counseling process. Okay. Okay, and join the allotted college. There is no seat cancellation option in round 4, and fee paid will not be refunded. Okay, so please be very careful. If you have selected in round 1 or round 2 reject and upgrade, you are by default moving to round 4. Okay, and you are not allotted any seat in round 3, then you are moving to round 4. Now if you are interested in round 4, then that is fine, that is good. If you are allotted any college, you have to join it. But in case you are not interested in the going to round 4, you must exit from the counseling process. So that is mandatory. If you don't take any action here, So system will consider you for round 4, and if in case you get a seat there, you have to join the college. Okay, now we will talk about no decision taken. Okay, so you have decisions to take till 30th of August. You have time to take decision. If you don't take any decision, what are the consequences? That is very, very important. So decision taken in round 1 or 2 and no action on seat allotted in round 3 means you have been allotted a seat in round 3. Okay, so for example, you round 1 decision status at entry to the round 3. So for example, you have selected accept and upgrade in round 1, okay, and you have allotted a seat in round 3. Okay, so because round 2 is only for KKR, so imagine that you are a general merit student, you got a seat in round 1, you selected accept and upgrade, then you went to round 3, you will directly jump to round 3, and in round 3 you got a seat was allotted to you. So if you have two options here, right? If you have selected accept and upgrade in round 1, what are the decisions available for you? Accept and freeze, and again accept and upgrade. So if you do not take any decision, it will be considered as accept and freeze, and fee of the latest allotted seat is applicable. Excess fee, if applicable for the latest allotted college, has to be paid at the college at the time of reporting. So if you don't choose any of the options, it will be considered as accept and freeze. You will not be moving to the round 4, and you have to pay the fees of the latest allotted college. Okay, next, if you have taken, or when you entered round 3, your status was reject and upgrade. Okay, so if you have rejected and upgrade, you have all the 4 options that is for available for you in round 3, then it will be considered as reject and withdraw and will not be considered for any further rounds. Okay, so you will be out of the counseling process. It will be considered as reject and withdraw, and that is the end of your counseling process. Now, no seat allotted cases of round 1. In case of seat was not allotted in round 1 as per the preferences entered by the candidate in the choice of filling form. So if you are not allotted any seat in round 1 and in round 3 you are allotted a seat, will be considered as reject and withdraw and will not be considered for further rounds. Okay. So if you were allotted any seat in round 1, you selected reject and withdraw, 4 choices you got a seat in round 3, 4 choices were given to you and you did not select any of these 4 choices, then system will consider you as reject and withdraw, and you will be out of the counseling process. Similarly, if you did not get any seat in round 1 and in round 3 you got a seat but you did not take any action on that, in that case also you will be considered as reject and withdraw. If you selected accept and upgrade in round 1 and in round 3 you got a seat, you did not take any decision, system will consider you as accept and freeze and you have to pay the fees. Okay, so that is why it is very, very important to take the decisions. Okay, so let me just summarize here in brief. So for example, so I'll just summarize here in round 3. Okay, so round 1 or round 2. Okay, so those students selected accept and freeze. Okay, for them in round 3 what all options are there? Accept and freeze, accept and upgrade. Those students selected accept and upgrade. I hope this is visible. In round 1 or round 2, if you have selected accept and upgrade and in round 3 you got a seat, okay, then you can select accept and freeze or accept and upgrade. These 2 options are available for you. Okay, now in round 1 or round 2, if you selected reject and upgrade, okay, and then in round 3 you got a seat, you have 4 options, that is accept and freeze, accept and upgrade, reject and upgrade, reject and withdraw. These 4 options are available to you. Now if here in round 3 no action you take, means you did not choose any of these options, then what the system will consider? System will consider you as accept and freeze and you have to pay the fees. Okay, that's the consequence. And here if you consider, or if you don't, no decision, if you do not make any decision, system will consider you as reject and withdraw, and you will be out of the counseling process. You cannot participate in round 4. Here also you cannot participate in round 4. I hope this is very, very clear. So students, you understood how important it is to make the decision and do not wait for the last moment. So make sure that before 30th of August 11 AM your decision is clear and you have taken the decision. Okay, so that's all in this video, and I hope this video was helpful for you. Still, if you have any doubt, please put down in the comment section. I'll definitely address to it. And thank you so much for watching, and all the best for your counseling process. Which colleges you have got, do let me know in the comment section.